It's time for the 70's at 7 with music and news.
You're listening to the Shakeman Show on WNYX Radio.
Welcome to 70's at 7. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even though he came out in the 80s, but...
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, baby. We had this last year. It kind of disappeared a little bit. But, we got to respect everyone that's on the show. And G-Man is more of a 70s guy. Well...
Yeah, why start now?
It's true.
So hard.
G-Man's been such a big part of this show for the last 6.5, going on 7 years right now.
Is that longer already?
I think it is, or guys are going on 6 at least.
Yeah, I think it's going on.
I think it is your 6th year. Because let's see, it's 2020, right?
Yeah.
I started back in 2012 on Aquanet, so that was like, woo! I spent 6 years there, right? And I spent 6 years there. Okay, I spent my 7th year at WNYX Radio, which was last year, and I'm going to my 8th year.
Well, did we do search back to see when I started exactly?
You came in somewhere around August of 2013.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because 2012, I came in here in 2012. First couple shows, I had special co-hosts. I had Johnny Rock did the first couple shows with me. Then I had Bobby D came in and did one with me.
Yeah, and you had Dollar Bill.
No, I had Paulie.
I'd say Paulie, yeah.
Paulie came in. Mark did a show with me.
Yep.
And then I had Metal Ed.
Metal Ed
for most of 2012. And beginning of 2013, I did one show with Metal Ed in the beginning of 2013, and then Dollar Bill came in a week or two later.
Oh, wow.
In 2013. And I had Dollar Bill for mostly like 6 months, half of the year. And then you came in as a guest.
In August.
Jen came in and do some plugs. She stayed in and did a radio show with me before you even started, because she came in and do some plugs, and I was doing the show by myself. And I said, you want to sit in? She's like, what?
Actually, it was more like, see, this is a mic. You talk into it.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Yeah, that was it.
That's pretty much what I got.
And she sat in that seat, did the show with me, and never left.
Yeah. I came in to promote that benefit concert for Brad Fox Children's Fund.
Yeah. And you impressed.
And you're playing with the special ed soundboard over there. And
Johnny's like...
Johnny's sitting over on the side over here.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what I had said, but it was like...
Johnny said, you didn't touch the soundboard on that one.
He was
like, because it wasn't the soundboard.
Yeah. Like, oh, yeah.
Is that guy over there?
And I'm over on the couch saying, yeah, that was me. And Johnny said, that was you. And I'm thinking to myself, I screwed up. I'm like, yeah, sorry about that.
We had such fun that night.
I was like, oh, sorry about that. And Johnny's like, no. Don't apologize.
And it was so funny because I remember when the show was over, Dollar Bill said,
yay,
you got to get this guy on the show more. I said, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, and then I got the I guess you could call it the 2-week notice. I got Dollar Bill saying, dude, I can't do the show anymore. I got too many commitments going on and, too many things going on. And he said, you should definitely bring that other dude in to take my place.
He came to me at
he said, that dude with the voices. I said, oh, Jerry. He said, yeah, Jerry. That's because you weren't G-Man yet. No, you were just Jerry. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, well, I said I already had it in my mind to ask him to come back on.
Yeah, then you approached me at an old school, so...
And I said, would you...
talk to you for a minute.
Yeah, would you think you might want to come on the show, maybe every week?
I'm like, let me talk to the wife and kids, make sure they're cool with it. And that's what, what I'm saying, that's what I was saying to you at the time, and in my head, I'm like, yes!
Yeah. It was weird because, the three of us, when we just started doing the show together, it came together It was like
Like
chemistry right from
It
the.
was like we had been doing it for years.
Yeah, and I was like, wow. And I
Yeah.
mean,
So what happened there?
nothing against
I don't
Metalhead
know.
or Dower Bill. Me and Dower Bill had a good connection, but nothing against Metalhead or anything like that. But just the three of us, the connection we had, the chemistry.
Yeah, I
was
don't know
just-
what the hell happened to it though.
It's the three different personalities that click on the show.
Like Mo, Larry, and
Or
Curly.
Clash.
Or Clash, which
Clash.
makes good radio.
There you go.
Which makes really good radio. So here we are.
That is correct.
Here we are.
The quick-witted lot.
I'm going into my 8th year with Johnny Rock,
Yep.
who I respect the hell out of because I would not be doing what I love if it wasn't for that guy.
We get to play with all his toys.
He worked his ass off to have us here, man.
Yeah.
Anybody else wouldn't give a shit, just would have gave it all up and just walked,
Yeah.
But no,
Especially after the transition of stations.
yeah.
They were
Yeah,
like, you know what?
so
Screw it.
I'm just happy to be here, man.
Yeah.
So, all right, 70s at 7, which means it's all our news,
Yes.
some history and news of bands that got their start in the 70s. See how that works?
Yeah.
I was 70s artist.
So actually, no, this one doesn't. Okay.
Go ahead.
No,
What's the matter?
No, I
Where?
don't have any. I don't have any bands from the '70s here.
What do you mean?
I don't know any bands that started in the '70s.
Yeah, sure you don't.
Now, I know bands from the '70s. I don't know
Uh-huh.
when they started though. I mean,
Yeah.
we thought Rush started in the '70s. No, they started in the '60s.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, but they really didn't
They
make
didn't
their
come to
mark until the 70s.
Their first
Yeah.
album didn't come out till '73.
Yeah. And that's why, like, a lot of people, like, when we play, like, music blocks, they'll be like, well, that album came out in the 80s. I was like, yeah, but you're not.
Shut up.
You're not
Sorry,
really
74.
paying attention to what it says. It said, here's a block from the 70s artist.
Yeah.
There are 70s artists that put out albums in the 80s. But even though that album came out in the 80s, they're still going to be in a 7 o'clock block
It's all
because
about-
they're 70s artists.
Yeah, it's all about putting out.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Knew that was-
Did you know Ronnie Van Zant was born on this day in 1948?
Well, I do
Good
now.
for Ronnie.
Ronnie Van, yeah, man. The
Ronnie
original
Van.
Good
singer.
for his mommy.
Original singer of Leonard Skinner, man.
Yep.
I'm sure she was proud.
He was a great tune. He was a great singer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
My son's a good singer, but he doesn't know how to spell.
What, Leonard
Leonard Skinner.
Oh, well, they did that
what
on
the
purpose.
hell,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah, they did that on
They
purpose.
did it on purpose.
Because nobody would know what it was anyway.
Yeah, but they didn't
what
want to
was-
spell it exactly like their. That actually was
teacher.
their principal.
Yeah.
So they were trying to get away with getting a lawsuit. So I think they did the right thing there. I think. What do you think?
Sure.
Huh?
It's a name. I mean, you can't really, unless it's copyright, you can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Let's see.
the group was actually originally named My Backyard.
Really?
Yeah.
My backyard.
Yeah.
But that was lame.
They were it's an American rock band formed in Jacksonville, Florida in 1964.
Anyway, on this day, January 15th, 1970, Bag One. Let me see if G-Man knows what this is.
Bag what?
Bag one?
What is Bag One, G-Man?
What is bag one?
Yeah.
That's when you only need to put one bag over her head. Never mind.
Actually, Bag One was an what?
An X what?
An exhibition of
Exhibition,
John
okay.
Lennon's lithographs.
Oh, okay.
Lithographs.
And it opened on this day at the London Arts Gallery
Well, it's not
in
musical.
1970. He was into all kinds of shit,
Oh
wasn't he?
yeah. He has got a ton of artwork.
Whatever.
On January 15th, 1972, manager Peter Grant turns down an
Peter?
invitation for Led Zeppelin and his musicians to
I would
play.
turn it down, too.
Me too. In France by publishing the request in today's issue of Record Retailer.
You want to do this? Nah, I'm good.
No, I'm good. I'm all right.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Never mind.
January 15th, 1972, Don McLean's American Pie started
long song,
4-week.
Jesus
Yes, it
Christ.
is. A 4-week run at number 1 in the U.S. single
You know
charts.
why it was 4 weeks though?
Why is that?
That's how long it took to play the song. That's all.
Yeah.
That thing had like 8 verses in it or something?
Yeah, something
It was
ridiculous.
horrible.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, it was all
It's a good
based around-
song, but it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was too long. I mean, I understand why he wrote it. The whole plane crash that killed the Big Bop. Or
Yeah.
Richie Valens.
But you're listening to it going, okay.
Dude, you could have really cut this down to maybe
Put it
like,
down to 305.
you could
dude.
put this amazing story that you're writing in this song down to at least 4 or 5 minute song. Thanks.
Yeah, instead of what was it, like 8-9 minutes or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was just ridiculously too long. On January 15th, 1973, the Rolling Stones announced a benefit concert for Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
The hometown of Bianca Jagger was recently devastated by an earthquake.
Oof.
That was a cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this day,
Sorry.
1975, number one chart topper, Mandy by Barry Manilow.
Ay.
This song is Manilow's first single to reach chart topper Hot 100 Singles Pop Chart.
I think we should play that.
I think we should move on. On this day, 1975, Belinda Chappell Bardot.
What?
You just heard me. Is
Bardo.
that her name, Bardot?
Bardot.
B-A-R-D-O-T? Bardot?
You think
No,
the
that's not Bordeaux.
Is that Bardot?
Bardot?
B-O-I-T for dough, isn't it?
I don't know.
Doe.
I'm Irish. What do I know?
No, I hate that. So Belinda Chappell Bardot, or Bardet, whatever you want to call her. She was one of the winners of the Australian pop star reality show.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, she was born today, back then.
Anyway.
On this day, 1976, Paul Simon auditioned for the London SS Band.
What?
He auditioned for the London SS Band, who would later become The Clash.
The London SS Band.
That's what it
This is the
says.
Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It comes to my mind.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord
Du
have
hast,
mercy.
du hast mich.
I'm just reading what it says, ladies and gentlemen.
Ich haben.
What's your language?
On this day, 1977, Swedish group ABBA
Hey.
accomplishes
Dancing
a
Queen.
lockdown on the British album charts, arrival at number 1, while the greatest hits rest at number 2. No wonder punk happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy Christ.
Alrighty then.
On this day, 1977, the Eagles went number 1
Ugh.
with guess with what song?
Hotel California.
Thank you very much, G-Man.
I love that song.
Do you really?
I do.
It's
Because they
okay.
want to stab it with their steely knives.
It's
Did
a
they
good
just
song.
kill the beast?
It's a very good song. I don't know if I
I
would.
want to find a Hotel California along the Long Desert Highway.
Yeah.
I
I don't know if I would. I don't know which one I
Cool
got.
in your hair. Warm smell of colitas.
What do you think got more radio play? Freebird or Hotel California?
Ooh, when? 70s?
All time.
All time?
What do you think?
I'd have to go with
Freebird probably edges it a little,
Freebird, yeah.
but Hotel California was
close.
played.
Yeah, because I think they. May
That's a
have
good thing we should look up.
I'm thinking Hotel California because it's actually a little shorter than Freebird.
Yeah, true. All right, so here's your history for the 70s artist. Let's see what's going on in the news, if anything's going on with 70s artists. Oh, there is.
The news from 1970s.
Leonard Skinner, we were just talking about that. Hey. Well, they invite Styx over for a 4-day Simple Man jam.
Simple Man Jam.
Yeah.
That's right.
The Simple Man Cruise is morphing into a land-based musical festival.
Nice.
And they invited Styx to come over and jam with them for 4 days.
You guys want some jam? Yeah, we want a jam. No. Oh, okay, I guess we're coming over to play.
what we were talking about, man. Yeah. Steely Dan and Steve Winwood plot North American tour.
Really?
That's an interesting tour.
That is an interesting.
What do you think?
Do you remember? Do you know what band Steve Winwood started with?
Ooh, that's a good question. Wasn't he in a band with Rod Stewart?
No, I don't think it was with Rod Stewart.
Was he in the Babies, Steve Winwood?
Your babies.
No. That was
No.
Jonathan Cain.
Yeah.
Jonathan Cain was in. Steve Stenwood.
that too, yeah.
Steve Winwood.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
I know he was in a band before he became
Yeah.
and it was a pretty
Pretty
popular
well
band.
known, yeah.
Oh
You
man.
don't know, do you?
Oh my God, it's right on the top of my head.
As soon as I say it, you'll be like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I know it.
'Cause I know that you had a lot of radio play.
They did.
Oh, man.
Let me know.
Just tell me. I'm going to smack myself. in the head.
Traffic.
That's it. Son of a bitch. Now, who was in Traffic with him?
You know what? That's a good question.
Was Eric Clapton in Traffic?
I don't think so.
No. There was somebody else.
Let's see. There's Current Traffic. That's not what I'm looking for.
Hey, guess what? The 2020 Rock Hall Inductees Roundtable have announced inductees for the 2020 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Here we go.
You know how much we love that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I love mentioning them on my show.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
It was actually formed in Birmingham, England in April '67. Steve Winwood, Jim Capaldi, Chris Wood, and Dave Mason. You're probably thinking Dave Mason.
Dave Mason, yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of. All right, so now the news is out that the Doobie Brothers, 9 Inch Nails, are you fucking kidding me?
It gets worse.
Whitney Houston, which deserves to be in some kind of a Hall of Fame, but not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. T-Rex, Depeche Mode,
Oh, it gets better.
Notorious Big.
There you go.
That's-
Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, that's rock and roll.
Notorious B.I.G.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, is that how you say that?
Yes, B.I.G.
Yeah. So once again, are you telling me that Judas Priest is getting stubbed again?
Yes.
Yep.
They fucking suck. I'm sorry.
It's a popularity contest, man.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
It's bullshit. It needs to be taken over by real people, man. I'm sorry. Give it to the fans, the people that buy the albums, buy the tickets. Let them choose who deserves to be in. Let's see who's touring this year, huh?
At least stick to the music genre.
Yeah. Who's touring this year in the 70s artist? Let's start with Grand Funk Railroad.
Nice.
They just announced a 2020 U.S. tour.
Wow.
Wow, can you believe that? Grand Funk.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Can you
I
believe
would
that
love to
shit?
see that.
Let's see. Are they playing anywhere close? Let's see. The closest you will get to here, ladies and gentlemen, if you go March 7th at the Tropicana Casino and Resort in Atlantic City. March the 7th is the closest gig for Grand Funk Railroad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Other bands jamming from 70s is Kansas.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, Kansas will be rocking out.
That's another band I would love to see is Kansas, man.
Kansas?
Those guys are amazing.
How many of the original members are left in that band?
Let's see.
They got 66 concerts
Oh, God.
announced for this year.
I'm just looking at the number of people that have been in the band in one shape,
I know
way, shape, or form.
a few-
16 people in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and I know a few of them passed on. So,
Let's see.
wow. So Kansas,
If
Deep Purple is going to do 12 concerts this year.
nice,
Lionel Richie making a return this year. I just had to throw that in there.
nice. There you
I
go.
respect Lionel.
Yeah.
24 concerts coming up this year. Wow. Let's see. ZZ Top doing 25 concerts this year.
There you go.
I like ZZ. Where's ZZ playing? A lot of Vegas gigs. I guess they're doing a residency there. Of course, they're going to start out in Texas. That's where they're from. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ZZ. Nowhere even close. Nowhere even close to us. So, all right. Hey, it is what it is. Leonard Scarrett. We just talked about them. Guys got 23 concerts going on this year. Billy Idol. Well, actually, he's an 80s artist.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Billy Idol. God bless you there, brother.
Thanks.
Billy Idol's doing like 7 shows, so he's not doing anything big. Let's see. Who else? The Who.
Who?
The Who is returning this year to do 22 shows. Foreigner.
Nice.
Going to be do 86 shows. What else is new with that, guys? They will be playing at the B&B, the BB&T Center in August, I believe.
The BLT.
Yeah, they'll be in August. It's a Tuesday night.
Of course.
Foreigner rocking it.
Of course.
Let's see. Who else? Any other 70s artists out there? Carlos Santana doing 21 concerts this year. Yes, doing 16 concerts. How about that, huh? Styx doing 21 concerts. Chicago doing 58.
Wow.
Yeah, so all these bands that I'm mentioning, just go to their websites, and if you're interested in seeing any of them, find out when they're playing.
You know what the band Chicago used to be called?
No.
Before they had to change the name to Chicago?
No.
Chicago Transit Authority.
Nice.
Yeah, then they, of course, the city had an issue with that because, well, that was their transportation department, and of course they had to just shorten it to Chicago.
Sir Paul's going to come out of his shell and do 8 shows this year.
There you go. You seem so excited about that.
Kiss is continuing their farewell tour this year with 57 more concerts.
There you go.
Aerosmith doing 27 concerts this year. Journey doing 64 concerts this year. Elton John doing 104. And the Eagles doing 24 concerts this year. So if you're interested in any of them 70s bands, go to their websites and check out when they are close to a city near you.
Jeez.
Because I'm not going to sit here and mention every band and when they're playing.
Cheese and crackers.
That's up to you to do that yourself. But yeah, so we're talking, like I said, we were talking about Rush earlier. And if you want to talk about Rush, you want to talk about anything, the number to go to is 215-600-3251. 215-600-3251. And if you want a song request, and you must get it in like immediately if you want to do it for the 70s block.
Yeah.
You have to call. We're not taking it on Facebook anymore. Because we want to talk to you guys.
Yeah, we want to hear your voice.
So if you do have a request for the 70s classic rock and you don't make it, oh well. 215-600-3251 is the number to call. 215-600-3251. Thank you. Or if you have a request for the 8 o'clock hour in our 80s block, you may call. Do not call during a commercial or
music
break. All right?
Kind of like musical chairs. You wait till the music stops.
Yes, if you hear music or commercials, do not call. Hey, Todd Rundgren, to celebrate a wizard, a true star
bless you.
on a new tour.
A wizard? What?
Yeah.
He weed.
Hey, there's a new Allman Brothers box set.
Almonds.
50th anniversary. Almonds are good.
That's nuts.
So the Allman Brothers box set 50th anniversary.
Yep.
What the hell is wrong with
Coming
you?
out soon. Elton John says that his diva reputation came from drugs.
Yes.
Right. Not the fact that he's gay. But yeah, okay.
It came from the nasty drugs he was doing, man.
No, it didn't.
No, it had nothing to do with.
It's the
Had
fact
nothing to
that
do
you're
with that
flaming.
either.
No.
No, it's because he's flaming.
Yes. If he was like 7 feet taller, it'd be a towering inferno, okay?
He actually walks about 3 inches off the ground because he's flying so high.
Wow. Relating to loafers?
Light's not the word. And I don't think he probably wears loafers ever.
No.
Well, he wears those big heels, like a sole and heels on his shoes. Like from the 70s.
Oh, with the fish.
Gonna Get You Sucker. Great movie.
Yeah.
They OG'd.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie?
What?
Gonna Get You Sucker?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember that.
movie
Was that the
hilarious.
Wayne brothers in it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Queen and Alice Cooper to play Firefight Australia concert. That's
Nice.
awesome. Good job,
I'm
guys.
surprised it's only 2 of them.
No, I think there's going to be more probably getting
There
involved.
better be.
Yeah.
But it's them
They're,
too.
they're initiating it.
Yeah.
They're getting the ball rolling.
Speaking about Neil, Mike Portnoy, who's a huge Rush and Neil fan, said he knew about Neil's cancer for 2 years and kept it quiet because he
Out of respect.
out of
Yep.
respect for him. Yeah. So
Well
that's
done.
awesome. Yeah. Hey, Elton. Speaking about Elton again. Hi, Elton. You always seem to creep your way into our
Pop up.
and always seem to.
You're welcome.
Jesus.
He always seemed to, keep creep into our thing.
Come
here.
around?
He's nominated for the
pop
Best
up and come
Original
around,
Song
yeah.
Oscar. I'm Gonna Love Me Again.
All right.
Well, somebody's got to.
Is up for nomination for an Oscar. That came
yeah?
that came from his movie Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no clue who this band is, but Mike Campbell from the Dirty Knobs says they're announcing a
Knobs.
debut album and
Better
tour.
clean that knob.
Thank you so much. You've been very understanding.
Oh, that's
Someone's
awesome.
calling.
What is that? What's that noise?
It's the Shakeman Show. What's up?
Hey, it's Darlene. How are you?
Hey!
What up, chick?
Nothing. How are you guys?
We're great, man. It's great to hear from you. What are
Better now.
yeah. What are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I'm just sitting here with Bill, and we're listening to the show. And
Bill.
call in for a request.
Oh, you got a request
So,
for
and it's-
our 70s?
And it's
Our-
70s.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. What do you got for our 70s?
I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You by the Alan Parsons Project.
Ooh.
Good tune.
Oh, my God. You're going to have to spell that. No, what is it again?
Wouldn't want to be like you.
Wouldn't want to be like you.
Alan Parsons. Good tune.
Yes, I love that song.
Not played often enough at all.
Wow, that's a good request.
Yeah. Good stuff.
That's a real good request because we usually get like, the popular request.
Okay,
That's an
like
oddball.
everybody now
Yeah.
who is listening has to step it up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darlene set the bar very high.
Yes, she did. Yes,
Well
she
done.
did.
Well done.
Well done, Darlene.
Excellent.
That is
I love
awesome.
your show.
Thank you so much, Darlene. We appreciate you listening. We really do.
You
all
guys
the time.
rock.
It was great seeing you guys the other night, by the way.
It was great seeing you, too.
And I'm sorry to get a
when do you
chance to
guys
say
play
goodbye.
next?
Huh?
I know. It was raining. The rain started coming harder and harder.
Yeah, I was outside, like, helping the guys with the equipment. And I was drenched by the time I went home. But I was outside. Like, a lot of people were wanted to say goodbye, and I'm outside getting drenched, packing up everybody's cars and shit. And I'm like, because that's my job at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Them guys do all the
Right,
setup
I
at the
hear you.
beginning, so I got to do the, the
Break it down.
afterwards. Yeah, so I just apologize. I didn't get to say bye to you guys.
That's okay. Because we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, we're going to be in the area again. Our next show's actually in the area again.
That's at the
Sellersville.
JT
yeah.
Bankers.
Yeah, Bill and Darlene seen us there before.
About 2 weeks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
playing
I
not this
like
weekend,
that
but
place.
next weekend. Yeah,
Oh, we'll definitely stop by for sure.
awesome.
Marvelous.
Okay.
What's Bill doing? He's too quiet.
Oh, he said he's going to call in later for the 80s block.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
cool.
Excellent.
Awesome. Yeah, and tell him
Okay, all right.
an 8 o'clock hours when he gets his plug too. So tell him to pay attention.
I sure will.
All right, Darlene. Thanks for the call.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
You got it. See ya.
Bye.
Great people. I love them.
There you go.
It's very awesome. We're getting very close to that 70s classic rock block, by the way, too. It's coming up. G-Man gets excited every time we
That
do
is
70s.
correct.
He is the 70s dude of the house here,
Yeah.
right?
That is so
What a
nice.
great request, huh?
That is awesome.
I haven't heard that song in ages.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy crap. But that's a great pick. So if you got it's too late for the 70s now, but if you got a pick for the 80s block coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, you can give us a call after we come back from our break. And I will give you the phone number when we come back because I already gave it out a couple times, but I'm not going to give it out right before we go to break because then you'll be like calling during the break like, duh. Did they say call during the
Stupid
music
moose.
or call after the music? See, we're not like, one of them big major
We don't want
radio stations that have interns answering
Yeah.
phones for us during,
we
during
can't-
radio
we can't
blocks.
We can't afford free interns.
Yeah.
Wait.
We had interns back in the day, but
Yeah.
they didn't do shit. So,
But she sat on the couch.
sat on the couch and watched us do our thing. That's about all they did.
Man.
Then we promoted her.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. So,
It's all
yeah.
your fault.
Whose fault?
Yours.
Mine.
Yeah.
Why is it mine? I have nothing to do with her.
Okay. We're going to move on now.
Yeah, move on. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Guess what? Before I end up the stories of our 70s artist, Queen is to be the subject of a new British postal stamp.
Okay. Who is?
Queen.
Queen.
Oh, I think the Queen.
No, not
She's already on
the Queen.
postal
Are you on a
stamp.
postal stamp?
Oh, yes, very much. Lots of them.
You got lots. You want a
Oh,
lot?
yes, I'm everywhere.
Are you smiling or you look like you're ready to kill somebody? Is
I'm
that-
constipated constantly.
Oh my.
I think it's time to go. Thank you, Queen.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh
No.
my God.
No, thank you.
Oh Lord.
Oh, my.
All right. Since Rush Moving Pictures was our classic album of the week, I got to do another tune to start off our 70s. Even though I think it's an 80s album, but it's a 70s artist. So that's where you got it. Like,
There you go.
they came out in the 70s. So, guys, I know the album came out in 81, but I'm playing it in the 7 o'clock hour because they are a 70s artist.
Quote unquote.
See how that works?
Yes.
Even though the album came out in 81.
Right, but they didn't start producing
Right.
albums till the early 70s.
Right, exactly. So that's why I'm throwing it in. So I've got to do. We did 3 to start out with after our classic album segment. So I think we got to go to one more off of Moving Pictures, don't you think, G-Man?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we already did Tom Sawyer, Red Barchetta, and Limelight.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, you know what's a really good tune also? But
Is it off that album?
I'm not sure.
Oh. I can go way back to their first album and do
I know,
a
but
great tune off the first album.
Ooh,
I could do that.
yeah.
You want to do that
Yeah,
instead?
it's from the 70s. Why not?
You want to do? Yeah, that would definitely be 70s.
Definitely qualifies.
That definitely qualifies as the
Yeah,
70s.
let's
So
do
I can
that.
go back to the very first album
Let's dig deep.
and kick